Hey everybody, good to see you. Hi Shirley, just coming on over from Owls a few minutes ago and everything like that, and missed last week's live because we had the jury duty and all that kind of stuff. But got about two and a half, 3 more weeks of that mess, and then it'll all be over with. So anybody wants to come up here on the panel, man, just come hit that little link that I put up there, and we'll put it up again. So. And hopefully everybody's doing good. It's kind of gotten hot. I imagine it's probably hot in most places where you're at. Hey, Peter, good to see you. All right. So, if you folks have not introduced yourself to Peter, Old Man King Homestead, go ahead and do that because I know he's not too far away from getting that 1K, man. All right, Ginger, good to see you. Hey, Pete, good to see you. All right. Everybody wants to come on up. Come on up. Yep. Don't be bashful. Yep. We certainly know each other good and proper by now and stuff. So we're getting ready to find out what Al's going to do for dinner here shortly. So, all right. Now, how's everybody doing? I know we've really had some fouled up weather in a lot of parts of the country and stuff like that. It's a lot of damage and stuff. But 2 a.m. this morning, the power went out here because it was storming like crazy, and then it just went click. That was it. So I hear we're in that El Nino thing now, so we'll see what that's supposed to do. John's MRE. Good to see you, John. What's up, man? All right. We got about 6 people in the room, so that's good to see. So, anybody got any big plans and stuff? No, there was no damage this morning, Shirley, but I don't know, man. It was thunder and lightning, all of a sudden, click, power goes out. Now, the couple weekends before that, man, it come up a windstorm here. It knocked over like some big time trees, man. It sure did. They've got a video of one of them. Jason, All Terrain Coffee and Camping. Good to see you. All right. So, how you been doing, man? I hadn't seen you in a little bit, so I'm sure it's kind of warm and toasty down in Carolina too. So, yeah, but we've kind of been lucky so far. It's gotten hot, but it's not that devastating heat yet. But I know y'all know what I'm talking about. If you live Virginia, Carolinas, Georgia, Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, Texas, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, but and like I said, Peter, Old Man King Homestead, he is getting close to 1,000 subscribers. So if y'all have not introduced yourself, go ahead and do that. Hey, Skipper, what's up?
Whoa, it's nice to see you.
Yeah. Thank you for sending me all that smoke.
Oh, you're welcome.
I tell you what, our weather guy came on, and the sky had this white, milky look, right? And we were all talking, what's on fire? Carolina? Tennessee? And then he goes, no, Canada. That must be one big fire for it to have come down this far.
Oh man, I'm telling you. Yeah, my wife's got the central air conditioner blasting on full. I actually got a blanket over top of me.
I know.
And
yeah.
I'm in my basement where there's less particulates floating around because it's actually foggy upstairs from it.
I'm sure so. Yeah.
Oh, and outside it's orange. It's orange.
Right.
You can't. Yeah. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, you couldn't even see the sun here. It was just like a white milkshake. That's what the sky looked like, and you never really got like a smell of smoke, but you knew that it was smoke, and like I said, the weather guy came on and said it's up there, 2,000 or 3,000 feet high. But, when he said it was Alberta and all that on fire, I'm like, what?
Oh, yeah. I smell like you've been sitting around a campfire for a week.
Yeah.
Like, whew.
Well, you guys take care of yourself and stay in that, the best air you can, I guess.
Yeah. I'll stay out of my wife's hair because apparently I can't go outside. And
yeah,
she gets to have Papa make dinners for her, and
right,
and she can relax and watch her favorite shows, and maybe she'll even pop up on here. You never know. She does occasionally.
That's good.
Ever since I got her to become a YouTuber, she's actually starting to show up once in a while.
Well, that's good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a nice way to meet some decent folks and nice folks and all that kind of stuff. And it's funny how we'll get up here and we'll reach out all the way across the world, but we won't walk across the street to meet the person in the big blue house.
That was the case right up until the pandemic.
Right.
I know everybody now. My entire neighborhood, there isn't a soul that. In fact, they cut my grass. They shovel my walks when it's winter time.
Right.
Come over and invite me to hot toddies and whatnot when they
Sure.
have little campfires in the middle of their front lawn.
Uh-huh.
It's completely changed because we all looked after one another.
Right.
And of course, as you know, during Christmas, I got to deliver presents as Saint Nick to
Right.
the entire neighborhood.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Hi, Lori's
this
World.
is
Good to
great.
see you, Rebecca.
I
But
feel like Mr. Wilson. The only thing I'm missing is Dennis the Menace.
yeah. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully that fire will get out of y'all's hair before long. But
I hope so too. I have so many friends that have been evacuated. There's literally 50,000 people now that are affected that had to be put up.
right.
I mean, that's crazy.
A lightning storm that caused this, or
You know what? Most of it, from what they've explained, is from people tossing cigarette butts out of their cars.
oh my goodness, man.
Well, when you think about it, when we started to go into a non-smoking society,
Right.
they got rid of the ashtrays in the cars, and there's still a lot of people up here that are willing to spend $172 a carton for cigarettes, and they won't put out for an ashtray for their car, so they flick them out the windows.
I remember those days when you used to have the little thing you pulled out.
Oh yeah. It was just normal, Us kids sitting in the back of the car.
The good old days.
The windows.
Yeah.
They don't put the ashtray back in the car because then they can say, "I didn't smoke in the car. There's no ashtray."
Okay. But I tell you what, though, seriously, that morning I remember getting up about 4 a.m. and I went outside, and the sun wasn't quite up yet, but when it did, it came up with this kind of a white milky in the top and real orange red on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man. And you remember that old saying, red sky in the morning, sailor take warning?
Yeah.
Right. I'm like, wow, well, something coming,
Yeah, but you know what? That's not really supposed to be meant for fires, okay?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. That's not a fire warning.
Right. However, at that point in time, I had no idea it was a fire that was causing this. I thought it was a normal meteorological front that was coming, but went in the house and the weather guy goes, you noticed the sky, right? Mm-hmm, yep, sure did. Well, that Canada's on fire. What?
You know the fires are bad when they take pictures from outer space and it looks like you're sitting in some guy's backyard looking at a campfire.
Yeah.
It's that big. It's just huge.
Huge, yeah. Ryan says, no need to smoke in Alberta these days.
Yeah, no kidding. And of course, Al's got to show me his fire. Of course, he lives on a pile of rocks, so it doesn't matter.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I think Ryan lives out near you.
I'm more about the rack of ribs than I am the fire.
A rack of ribs.
Showing off the ribs.
There it is. We've been guessing for the last couple hours what it was that he was.
I'm going to put some jalapeno rub on him.
Oh, my goodness. That's awesome, man. That is so awesome. Yeah.
Well, you ever get down south, you'll fit right in, Al.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah. Yeah, Ryan says Al is lucky to be living, having a fire. Yes, I am in Edmonton. So, Skipper, he's right close to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Ryan
is.
Yeah.
You should come visit me next Christmas while I'm sitting around West Edmonton Mall.
There you go, Ryan. You have a Christmas invitation.
Oh, I could be at Londonderry, too.
Yeah.
Check. I got a new job as well. I'm double-hatted.
So you got about 7 months to get this all ironed out. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? The outfit that hired me is actually paying to have a tailor-made suit for me. And it's coming up from the States. It's like between $1,500 and $3,000 US for
wow.
I said, well, that means I don't have to buy it.
Right.
They're making it for
Okay.
me.
Well, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
There you go. Ryan says he is down by Terwilliger.
Go away. Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah.
Terwilliger's 10 minutes from me.
There you go, Ryan.
Yeah,
You
I'm in the Hamptons, between the Grange. Sorry, I'm not actually in Parkland, which is between the Hamptons and Lewis Estates.
Mhm. That's awesome. Hey, Volunteer, good to see you, man. Yeah. Look at there. Stuff. That happened to us a couple weeks ago. We were talking to two fellows from the UK, and they literally found out that they were within blocks of each other.
Yeah.
So
that cool?
So they come on a US YouTube channel just to find out that they live across the street.
I know. Isn't that wild?
It really is. It is so cool, man. All right, Luxor TV, good to see you. Okay, man. Don't be bashful. Anybody wants to come up on the screen, come on up. Yeah.
I like it because I don't have to type.
Right. Yeah. I think this StreamYard thing, since we started using this like more than a year ago now, it makes life so much easier.
It does.
Having to do all this and remember how the old ways that if you wanted to go live, it was you and only you, and you had to talk for however long it is that you wanted to talk for. It was crazy, man. But,
well, that's the difference between doing a vlog and actually a live feed. I mean, we can, and not only that, you've got, from what I can tell here, you've got the professional mode. So you get what, 10?
10, yeah.
10.
Yeah. And we also got the friend thing enabled. So if anybody wants to push that little companion button, feel free to do so. You know about that one, Skipper?
I should, since I got the same program.
Well, there is a little thing on your settings thing that says guest, and if you click on it and go up at the top, it says enable a guest. Like, say, if you wanted to you'd like to share this out to your friends, all your friends could see my feed, and you would also get however many people show up on your side. You would get credit for those out.
Okay, I really got to start doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my buddy Dale.
So you can actually do it right now. Stream to my audience, set destination, mine, put in a title.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real simple. Just a couple of clicks. Yep.
And save changes. And now, in just a second, you will see a pop-up saying that I've gone online.
Right. You just been active. Yep. Hey, Ryan, his Skipper's actual channel's name is the Nuministic, right there, Al? Nuministic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Lori says, I feel for you, Ryan. It's usually us here in British Columbia dealing with the fires this time of the year. Yeah. Well, whoever's got it, man, you get prayers. RCL, our board. Good to see you. All right. Numismaniac, something like that.
Numismaniac. Yep.
Numismaniac. Yep. Yeah, if you're looking for Skipper, you're not gonna find him.
Yep.
Yeah. He wears a hat that looks just like a skipper's hat. I guess that's where we got the name from. So, yeah.
And he kind of looks like Skipper from Gilligan's Island.
Right.
No, he doesn't.
1973. Good to see you.
I think we just lost him.
Yeah, I think so. It says device not connected. He's probably trying to do what we were telling him to do. And
probably,
yeah. And,
leave it to us to throw a monkey wrench into everything.
That's us, yeah. If we're not pronouncing somebody's name, we're doing monkey wrenches for sure. Eagles Tracker, good to see you. All right.
Hey, Eagles. Now, with that rack of ribs, what I'm going to do with that, I got that on.
Uh-huh.
But I'm going to make a dome over top of it.
I got you. Yeah, I don't believe I've ever seen you do a rack of ribs. Estimated cook time?
So what?
Estimated cook time on this project?
No idea.
No idea.
When it's done. But
done.
because the fire is, yeah, you can see all it. I'm keeping my fire over on this side. I'm just throwing coals over here.
Gotcha.
underneath.
Yeah, you don't want to get too hot where like literally.
But I wanted to keep the heat on top of the ribs too.
Right.
So
That's cool, man. That is really cool.
I'll put that over it. I think one will be enough on it.
Yeah.
And that, ow, that's hot. Aluminum heats up very quick.
It does.
Science 101.
Yeah. Yeah. As far as I know, that if you type the word camping in either side, whoever's sharing this, it should pop up your link. As far as I know.
Yeah, I just started sharing those.
Yeah.
And that way now I got the heat will be all around the ribs, and any smoking that's going up through it will capture in there and add more smoky flavor.
All right. Welcome,
And
Bless
that's my
Girl.
plan.
Bless Girl Sharice channel. All right.
Hey, girl. Sharice?
Sharice.
Hey.
Yeah. Yep. Type the word camping and it will drop your channel link, make it easier for anybody that has not introduced themselves to get there. So, yeah.
And that goes across the board, even if you're online, you can type in camping. I should open up my chat now so I can see if there's anybody in there.
Yeah, because I'm showing 12 people there, so there's got to be at least half that number or so over that way, I would think. Yeah.
I'll see now. Oh yeah, the ribs are starting to drip. I had some fried rice to have with my ribs, so.
That's cool. That's cool. You ought to be still cooking when we finish the live. It's possible.
No, they won't take that long to cook.
They will.
No, they won't take that
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
Not with trapping the heat above them.
Right.
That's what's going to. Why did my studio open? I don't want my studio.
I don't know. Not like a good popping fire though, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing too. Is half the time it's showing 3 over on my side.
Okay, so 10 on mine.
And Nightbot, of course. Marcel Harbor. Hey, thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
You are new. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's over on your channel too.
Yeah. And News Maniac just said he's back. What I'm going to do now is I am going to.
Hey Ryan, that is Skipper's channel right there, Numus Maniac. So don't drive yourself crazy hunting Skipper. Butler, Family Farm, Jerry, good to see you, man.
Now, guys, if you want to come up on panel, anyone that wants to come on panel, I've got the message, the StreamYard link pinned in my channel. So if anybody goes over there and wants to come up, they
right,
can
and I'm
on.
sharing the link on my side. That way, if anyone wants to come up, like I said, don't be bashful. I'm showing about 16, 17 people in here.
And
hey, Skipper.
12 of them on your side. Hey, Skipper.
I'm still working. I'm still working on this.
Oh my goodness.
Hey Johnny.
Hey Johnny, what's up, man? Anyway, Ryan was looking for you, and we had to tell him your actual channel name.
No. Yeah, it's not Barefoot and it's not Troublemaker.
There you go. I've seen that picture with you and Dave Canterbury, man. It was awesome, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That was a good experience. Woo.
Right. Richard Stewart, good
Ashley. Oh, Family Farms.
Well. I got 2 on there.
Yeah. So you're still working on that thing, Skipper?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm doing it right, but apparently I got one other one. I don't know if it's on there or not.
Okay.
Hey, are you on your phone or are you on your computer?
I'm on my phone because my computer is a Model T.
Okay. On your phone, you see you got mic, cam, chat, and more.
Yep.
Click more.
Done.
you see where it says stream this to my audience?
Yeah.
Click that.
Yeah.
Then you just put in a title and go down to the bottom and
Yeah.
click save.
Just get to say like Skipper on Dave's live or something, something silly. Oops. I think our cloaking device.
Maybe he's on an Apple phone.
Yeah.
I think he's going to drop out again.
Yeah. So Johnny, how you feeling, buddy?
A little bit more rested.
You had a good time though, that's for sure.
Yeah, I tell you, that was one of those where you take it one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you first get there, and you're going to have 3, then like 4 or 5 naps.
Right.
Throw in some night naps when I'm a blind guy. So it was like, I was worried. I'm like, because I knew they would push us. I was a little worried that I would be up for it, So I was like, well, stay hydrated, keep eating food.
Mm-hmm.
And no, it worked out good. They got us up. We were ready to go at 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
We got back about midnight a couple times. And fortunately, my brother lives in Columbus, so I flew into Columbus, Ohio.
Right.
Saw him and his daughter, went out to lunch. On the way back, I came back in. I went straight to his couch, and I'm just like, and got a short little shut eye, and we did lunch. But I'm sitting back here, and I'm like, man, that was a really good experience. I mean, certain points were miserable. You're questioning our life choices, as Andrew would say. But when they first said night hike,
that walking around the house.
Well, Dan from DC Outdoors is here.
Hey, Dan, what's up, my man?
Hey, Dan.
Dan is right close to getting that 4,000 hours. So if y'all could spare a little, time sometime in the next few days to help Dan go over that magic mark, I know he'd be greatly appreciative.
Yeah, we gotta get him over the hump. So Dan, I'll put the TV or the computer running here a little bit later. But no, it was a really good experience. The toughest, night nav was the worst, I'd have to say, because you can't see around obstacles.
Right.
We're using the little light. I used that little Sunblessa headlamp that we got.
Yeah.
And so I was using the red light and looking for red tags in the dark. That's a little tough. But you can't really see around anything. So to keep your heading, you're going straight through a bunch of brambles. And next thing I know, I'm like, oh, man, that's a beaver dam,
Did you bring a tent, or did you stay in with little cabins? Or
I took advantage of the bunkhouses.
The bunkhouse. Okay.
So that was nice. I could kind of spread things out. And definitely is because it rained pretty hard. I think you guys probably saw that little.
I did see you mention it. Yeah.
Oh, rain. Oh.
Rain.
The night nav was in the rain too. Oh, it just added to the fun. So poncho's getting all ripped up and stuff. But I had a great partner. This guy was from Alaska, and he's charted out the pipeline a lot. So he was really into it. Now get it. This guy was half my body weight.
Oh my God.
And he's like a billy goat. He runs across glaciers and stuff. So I'm like, dude, slow down, old plodding man here. I felt bad for him, but I'm sitting there trying to map out everything. Right. And then I see what he's doing. I'm like, well, I got chicken scratch. Crumble that up.
Rusty Rambles, good to see you. Christopher, good to see you. Let's see who else came. A Treasure Woman, good to see you. Nicole, good to see you.
Indian Hemlock's in the house.
Yes, Indian Hemlock is in the house.
What's up,
Skipper, you made any sense of that stuff yet?
I'm not even sure if I'm running on my channel or not, but I hope so. I don't know. Come on, I'm still using a rotary dial phone, and I swear by Morse code.
Well, no wonder it's not working for you.
That's all.
You're not supposed to go 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. You're not putting in binary.
Right, I was gonna say it's like you gotta do binary with digital. So Morse code, all ones and zeros. Okay, Skipper. Wow.
I think I can still send 16 or 18 words a minute by mouth.
Oh wow. Hey John, Rose, good to see you. Silver, good to see you.
What's up, little cat? So, but it's a good experience. Definitely, I'd say if anybody wants practice with your compass,
Right.
I mean, that's Dave has access to just acres upon acres, and
Ooh.
so you really got a chance to test
Get
how
lost.
well, yeah. Well, what was awesome? I think was it the end of the first day? Yeah, we went out a very long hike, and he just gave us several points to hit, several angles, and we found the points. But you couldn't come, and we had to make the direct line home. He did tell us how to do that.
Right.
So we use what they call the Paul method. So sticks in the ground, cordage, using the compass. And next thing we're like, oh, we know what heading to go back. And it works.
Wow. All right, man. That's so cool. You're going good to see. Well, I would imagine here in the near future we'll be seeing some a nav video. Huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how do I put my spin on it. Me.
I do.
So it's.
Hey, Squirrel.
I don't know. I tell you, I was with some impressive people, like two 18-year-olds been doing this whole life. One guy, he's already blacksmithing. Another guy, he went straight to what they call the intermediate survival class.
Yeah.
And he passed it right out. I mean, because he's just doing his whole life.
Right.
There are some serious bushcrafters, and I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm like, I'm amateur hour compared to these guys. And so I was telling them a little bit about what I do, and they're like, "Oh, that's really good, that's smart." And I said, "Yeah, but I'm definitely on the goofy side." So I'm like,
"You're too hard on yourself, Johnny. You're a good guy, man."
Well, I mean, I know my role. I'm like,
yeah.
It's like the serious people, they're already in. How do we get the buy-in on the people that don't do it on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah.
But might find out they like it, So
I'll tell you what, for anybody at our age to sign up and go do something like that,
yeah,
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Johnny, are you the one in Edmonton?
Evan? No, I'm out here in Lincoln, Ohio.
Oh, you're
I'm not in Lincoln, Ohio. Lincoln, Nebraska. See, I don't even know what state I'm in anymore.
Yeah.
Not yet, Charlie.
I'm just wondering if we still have Maptown here, because we used to get all our topographical maps and supplies from them, but I haven't been down there in years.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, they gave us a couple of websites to go to get maps and stuff, so that might be something I'm thinking about for down the road, Al.
Yeah.
For
what's your compass of choice, Johnny?
Well, they have me using that Sunto MC2, so that's that is the one Dave preaches. So that's the one I use. I'm not. I had the old military style back when I was in the military. So to me, I'm like,
oh, the old Silvas.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So at this point, since I've got the most practice with the Sunto, I guess that'll be my choice right now. Do you have a preference?
Yeah, a Lensatic or a Silva's fine with me. I have a Silva tucked away here, but and I held on to my protractor because that's going back way back.
Way back. TD Adventures, good to see you.
Hey, we broke those things out this last week. Hey, Des, how are you?
Hey, Des, Adventures Outdoor Eagle, good to see you.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
I know. It seems like I haven't
so
seen you.
Desi, her heart is singing. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
I am so behind. I didn't have a single chance to look at any videos, record anything.
Yeah.
I took out some really good food to cook out there. I'm glad I brought a couple freeze-dried meals and Cliff Bars, because I'm like, there wasn't much. The evenings I was hoping for a little downtime, not so much.
No. Well, I was telling Al earlier today that, there's so many videos going up every day.
Yeah.
Trying to keep track of everybody's everything it's gotten quite quite hard. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I have one coming tomorrow.
do you? All right.
Yeah, it's from my doctor's appointment today.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sounds good. And you have a big live coming up too, don't you?
Yep, next Friday, 24 hour. I'm doing a sticker giveaway and then movie and stickers. The movie and stickers are for U.S. only. The stickers for everywhere.
Okay.
no.
For
What?
U.S. only. I'll remember you at Christmas time.
Or not.
I'm sorry, Skipper, but you know,
Remember I
being
said there was a package that was going to be done off for you?
being on a tight whatchamacallit budget.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
I would
You know,
love to ship.
you know what the strange thing is though? It's cheaper if I were to send a package to you and the same size package to Skipper. It would be cheaper for me to send it to you than it would be to send it to Skipper.
I
And
heard
he's
that.
absolutely right.
I've heard
I've
that.
shipped lots of
Yeah.
stuff to the States, and it's cheaper than shipping in Canada.
Yeah.
I mean, I use the same
Absolutely.
math. If I want to ship something to Canada, I just go times 2. You know. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be.
Yeah,
That's
if I want to
terrible.
ship in Canada, it's usually times 6.
Times 6. Gosh.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Gail Southern Living, good to see you. But yeah, anybody that Des has a live, it's Memorial Day weekend.
That Friday.
Are you asking for any like sticker donations or
If
anything?
people want to, sure.
All right, well,
But
I will pledge to you 5 stickers. Okay.
hold on, let me get my.
And if anybody wins one of those 5 stickers, if you send me the address, I will mail it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Does that
All
sound good?
That sounds awesome. Let me get this open here.
Well, come November, I'll have brand new stickers out, and I'll be sending them out to everybody.
Sounds
Oh,
good.
cool.
Good. All right.
I have you on my list, Skipper, of sending.
Awesome.
Okay. Dave. 5 stickers.
Eagles Trekker says he pledges 3.
Eagle Trekker. Thank you, Trekker.
Devil Dog, is that you?
Hey, Eddie.
What's up, guys?
You've got nothing going on in the background, and you're tiny in the center. What's up?
Is that you?
I do believe so, Mike.
I know. You have to look in the corner.
Yeah.
I
He
have
went
some
to that
already.
Willy Wonka factory there, and he jumped on the TV, and he got transmitted, and got all tiny like.
Yeah.
Now we're
Yeah.
taking with a taffy puller to stretch them all out there.
All right, Ryan, you take care.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, there he is. He's growing. He's growing.
Ooh.
Yeah. Hi,
I
Gail.
have,
Good to see you. Devil
ten
Dog in
from-
the house.
Don't eat the blue berries.
I have 10 from Shannon and Randy. I have.
Hi,
Shirley sent me some too.
Did you get Eagles Tracker pledge 3?
Yep, I have it. I have it on my list.
All right. But yeah, when you do a draw and you give one of mine away up to the 5, you just let me know what the address is. I'll take care of the mailing.
Okay.
Even if it's a Canadian.
Yeah, the stickers I don't mind sending everywhere.
Yeah,
so.
I don't either because I mean it's $1.50 to send a sticker.
Yeah.
To Canada. Yeah.
Hi, Gail. I still have to get some from Johnny. I haven't gotten Johnny's sticker yet.
Hi, Ashley.
Well, if all goes well, Des, when I go on vacation this here in a couple of days, I'll be off sitting there, and the idea is to write a few notes and send out a few cards and stickers. And you are on my to-do list.
Yeah,
You're one of the top ones that I got to get to that address.
we want your autograph now.
My autograph.
What the world was that?
That was Eddie.
Oh, okay. I thought I'd stepped on the cat or something.
I thought Donnie dropped his cat.
Thank
So
you,
I
Eddie.
heard that while I was gone, the cats were like acting up. The big fat cat that I always say I've been trying to teach him manners. I'm here. I'm being told he forgot all his manners as soon as I left and was picking on all the girl cats. So this
Oh,
poor
man.
little thing's been afraid to move around. So I'm
Yeah.
having to protect her right now.
Aw, poor
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Look how tiny he is. He's way down in that
Yeah, I
teeny
see
little
him.
Oh,
corner.
gee.
Aw, that's a mosquito.
Bigify it. Maybe.
All right, let's see if Bigify even helps us. I
Where
don't
did it go? He must be in the other corner under Brad's Devil Dog.
Oh my goodness.
You ready?
Yeah.
Come on, Fiddle Cat. Come on, bud.
Yeah.
Hey,
I tell
man.
you what, we had something happen here locally. If you got dogs, cats, and they're of the small, we had a fellow let his small dog out in the backyard, and a coyote came and snatched it.
Aw.
You know, so,
Yeah, we
Oh,
actually
no.
get that quite a bit out here.
yeah.
One more reason why I want a few rugs.
Nobody should be forgotten. Good to see you.
I thought you were going to do a Ghostbusters thing, saying it's like, dogs and cats, get along. It'll be calamity.
Oh my goodness.
Here you go, Fiddle Cat. You want some?
Thank you, Ashley. I got your message.
Rock or something reviews. Good to see you. All right.
Ashley's donating a sticker magnet combo.
Ashley is.
Yeah.
So there were no Batman sightings out in Ohio, by the way.
Not that I'm aware of. We didn't see anything.
Yeah, there were no Batman sightings out there.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think Batman has shown that he can be anywhere at any time.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, he certainly can, and he's not too bad in navigation either.
That's right.
Mhm.
You know, I almost wonder, if we were looking for the Bat Cave out there, we just couldn't find it out there. They had us digging through stuff.
Yeah, you probably need to come on down to Kentucky or Virginia to hunt for some caves.
Yeah. That might be right.
Hey, I'm surprised that you're awake this early, man. What's going on?
I've been awake since 10 a.m.
What time zone?
He's in the Texas time zone.
Texas time. Only time that matters.
I think he got up about 10 p.m.
Time don't matter.
I think he got up at 10 p.m. and now it's about probably time for him to go to bed now.
Yeah,
He's just jealous because I get to see the sunrise first.
there you
And
go.
I see it second.
Before everyone else in North America, I get to see it first.
I don't know. I'm out there pretty far too, out there on the Virginia Peninsula. So
Look at the map. I
yeah.
am the furthest point.
Oh, you are, yeah. But I think I might have Des.
Yeah,
Oh, you might have days. Yeah.
Yeah,
by a couple of minutes,
yeah.
maybe. But I'm still Eastern time zone. I'm not Central.
Yeah.
If I was Mariana, then I would be Mariana, Florida. I would be Central.
Right. Right.
Santa Claus comes here first, and Devil Dog don't like it.
What? Yeah.
Are you
Well,
making
aren't
your
you
dinner right now?
Well, Al, aren't you so
I
far
checked my
north
hat, so it wouldn't bother
that
Devil
you're
Dog.
like one of Santa Claus's caches where he has you store some extra toys?
Shh.
Hi, Squirrel.
Not supposed to talk about that.
Yeah.
Texas time. That's what Gail said.
There I go, letting the cat out of the bag again. So,
Yeah.
so what you guys been up to? You guys do anything fun this last week?
I'm on jury duty.
Are you still on jury duty, huh?
I still
We
got it.
never did nothing because you weren't here.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't believe that for a minute. My ears were burning, and I think there's a big old party. I think Des already had her big old live. You guys are just still playing it out.
No, this is
Have
what I
me
was
show up
missing.
with the empty house.
No, because I took the Tuesday off for the following week so I could recuperate from my 24-hour live.
Yeah, you
So I
don't
have
need
9.
that. Yeah.
Wait till you see what I did for my water shot.
I look forward to it, brother. I look forward to
You'll
it.
like it.
Yeah.
Let's see
I
here.
was pleased. I was pleased with how it came out.
I'm still trying to
Good.
figure out what I'm going to do for my 60th birthday because I took the week after off for my birthday.
Number 60, huh? Really?
Yeah, I'll be 60 in November. So my
Cool.
birthday's on a Saturday, so I took the whole following week off.
Mhm.
I
And what-
vaguely remember that birthday.
Yeah, I vaguely remember it myself. Vaguely.
Hey, it's a big number. You know, I haven't celebrated my birthday.
Yeah,
Well, I
okay.
didn't celebrate my half a century. I didn't do any of that. So for me, this is gonna be like my big one.
Yeah.
Well, you got to have fun with the 50th one. I had a blast. We went to a Korean restaurant and a bunch of friends showed up, and they did the gift bags but I was sitting there just throwing the tissue paper everywhere, just like what else they give me here?
I did mine here with all you all for my
Keita, Mama,
my 50th
Michelle, good to
birthday.
see you.
My 65th was probably the best I ever had because I grabbed my granddaughter's other grandfather, left the wives behind, flew to Europe,
Wow.
spent 2 weeks crossing Europe, doing battlefield tours and visiting all the different countries and cities,
Yeah.
and came back, and I've never been able to forget it. It was absolutely smashing, and of course, we made sure that we Zoom called our wives, let them know that we were behaving ourselves and whining and dining, and oh my goodness,
Right.
it was
Hi,
wonderful.
cartoons and collecting.
See you, man. All right.
That green screen is a fantastic tool, isn't it? Skipper.
Dusty Dave, good to
The
see
green
you.
screen?
Yeah, to make it look like you're behaving yourself.
Oh, no. Now, Al. No. That was the real McCoy.
So I just had an adventure. My father-in-law, he's part of one of those Christian motorcycle associations. So they just did a bike ride about an hour south of where I'm at. And so my wife, she rode with her daddy. So I met him down there. And it turns out the restaurant they went to is kind of like a bed and bath, not bed and bath, bed and breakfast type deal. So old fashioned, they oven, they pan fried the chicken, then throw it in the oven to finish it. Homemade mashed potatoes with gravy, green beans. When they throw in a bit of barbecue sauce on it and some homemade pie,
Wow.
I tell you, it was like eating at grandma's. I mean, it was
That's cool.
so good. I'm just like, oh, this is really eating. Chef, what's up, my
Hey,
man?
Jeff.
What's up? I'm back.
Again, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
All right.
Yeah.
That
Where you been?
45 minutes of our talk. Yeah.
I'm doing back ribs, Seth. So you know what I gotta use? Jalapeno.
There you go.
Yay. Oh man, that's what I forgot to look at right now. The bottles.
I
Yeah,
keep
I've
on
been
waiting.
trying to use
Jalapeno
I
the.
keep on waiting for the Des seasoning, the peaceful Des seasoning.
Was that bland?
It's
No flavor.
Don't we
onion.
call that salt?
It's onion, garlic, pepper, and no salt. Hey, I have to watch my salt intake, so you know.
Oh man, no, we've
Well,
been
this
doing with the chickens now. I've been eating a lot of boiled eggs, so that's been helping me go through the ghostly shadows lately, Chef.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
well, it gets hot out. It's nice to have hard-boiled eggs or
Yeah.
cold cuts and that kind of thing. But
There you
I do that when it's hurricane season because I never know
Yeah.
if I'm gonna lose my power, so I make a bunch of eggs.
go.
I heard that.
Hey, should we do the Paul Newman challenge? I can eat 50 eggs.
Yeah.
Who can eat the most boiled eggs?
I know.
Make them a deviled egg, and I'm sure everybody can eat a bunch of them.
Deviled eggs are the bomb.
Yeah, we got a deviled egg right in here.
That's right.
Yeah, we do. He's about the
Hey,
size.
you don't gotta
of
call me names.
No, look what the Brad is. Look at
No,
Daddy.
Brad is deviled eggs. He's
Yeah.
that's what we call
Yeah,
that.
Brad is deviled eggs. He's like teeny minuscule in the corner of his window.
He's there. If you say devil dog 3 times, he'll come back here full size.
we just have to stop making them feel so small, guys.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this week, I'm not going out. I was going to go out metal detecting, but because of the smoke, my wife has convinced me that we're going to hit up 2 new restaurants. As you know, we're food critics,
Oh.
so it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going out to visit an Irish restaurant called the Ashford, and we're going to hit up our favorite Montanas and to see
Nice.
how well they're doing these days.
Okay.
Now, it's called for chef for you that may not know. We're retired food critics. We used to do it fine dining in Alberta. Well, now we have our own channel called Fun Dining in Alberta, and we hit up anybody. We even hit Smash Burger for Pete's sake. We hit everybody.
There you go.
Right,
Nice.
and we try it out. We do a short video, and we give them. We go 10 out of 10 happy faces. We're not giving them
okay.
but at least they get a happy face.
Right.
And my wife is absolutely having a ball with this thing because she gets to be wined and dined. I even went out and I registered as a sole proprietorship so I can write off the bloody trips and the food and stuff that I'm buying.
Oh, nice.
And it is honestly a blast. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit up a couple more restaurants and whatnot. While the smoke is, let's face it, everything tastes smoky these days. Here,
Yeah,
but yeah.
that's awesome.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
You said fun
Rats in the
dining?
house?
All right, his wife wants him.
Yeah.
I want to try to
not
find his
moving?
channel.
Yeah.
So when you go into the restaurant, Skipper, and you order the fish, and it brings it out, and it's what a lovely smoked fish. It wasn't really smoked.
I'll tell you though, this Ashford they put on a nice feed of halibut and cod. And and of course if you want mushy peas, you can get that with it. Very, very European. And I'm gonna sit back and try it out. My biggest things I'm gonna look for is how good the coleslaw is. I've had it; they're so runny. It was like soup. Wrong. You know, we're looking for little things, and we have fun with them.
Right.
And they get a little bit of free PR online, so which is fine by us. It's
I'm
just
trying to
for
find
fun.
it. I'm trying to find your other channel.
Oh, Fun Dining in Alberta, it's called.
Fun Dining in Alberta. All right.
Yeah.
We'll have to check that out.
Oh yeah. So it'll give us something to do. My coin collecting, the only thing I'm doing with that right now is I'm doing sorting. I'm getting into New Mista and taking all my stuff off of Excel spreadsheets.
Right.
So I can figure out how much money my wife's going to inherit when I pop my clogs.
Nothing better. Good to see you.
Is it Fun Dining in Alberta with Patrick and Tracy?
That's it.
So does she have you doing this, counting up your coins, or are you just doing it on your own? Because if she got you doing it up, you better keep an eye and watch your back, right?
I learned the hard way because non-numismatists do not understand the value of the collections.
Right.
So I got to make sure that she doesn't need cigarette money.
Hey Dave, can I post his other channel?
You can, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Eddie, old devil dog. Here's Tripod. She came up to say hi to you.
Oh, you got a tripod?
Yeah, this is Tripod right here.
Can't see him with Dave's sign in the window. I mean, in the corner. There we go. Aww. There you go. That's Skipper's other channel, everybody. Give him a like and a subscribe to his channel.
There we go.
There we go. How about that?
I'm number 16 on his list.
Yeah, not
Welcome
very
back.
big yet. That's a pretty small one, but it's fun.
Hey, it doesn't matter. It's fun. I like fun.
Dave,
Yes.
are you a mod on Dave's channel?
No. Oh, no, I'm not. I can't post it.
It doesn't come up. I was waiting to grab it. I was like, no, it doesn't come
Here,
up.
let me put in private. Let me put in private. You're a mod, right?
Yeah.
You can grab it and put it over there
I
if you can.
I can't.
Or somebody
I'm on my
can.
phone or my computer.
Tripod
I would do it,
likes
but
you
I'm
on your
driving.
shoulder, don't you, Johnny?
Evil Arch, good to see
What's
you.
up, devil dog?
Eddie,
Hey,
are
Chef,
you a
what's
mod?
Mod for what?
Yeah, Eddie, she enjoys the shoulder time.
Yes, I'm a mod.
She's like,
Why?
Can
What do you need?
grab the channel in private and put it over into
Public chat.
his public chat?
Can I say no?
Can you not?
Can.
It's Skipper's
Of
other
course you
channel.
No, it's
Right?
always no.
You can always say no.
Not with me, he can't. I don't think so.
I did it. It's there.
Thank you.
Yep.
You just got to deal with the backlash afterwards.
Yeah. The wine cellar, good to see you.
It didn't show up in
Thank you,
YouTube
Tito.
What's
though.
up, Nikki?
Hey,
Hey,
Nikki.
Nicole.
Yeah.
Double
She's
dog.
gonna want to know all about your troll.
What do you mean it
You're
didn't
not
show
allowed
up?
to
It's right
talk
there.
about.
Hold on. Let me refresh.
Wait,
Australians
are you
awesome.
streaming? Is it another stream or is it this
Yeah,
stream?
she could be.
Dave's stream.
Could be over on
No,
mine.
I'm on Dave's YouTube as well as
Yeah,
StreamYard.
she's on mine.
Wait, whose am I on? I'm on Al's too. What the heck? I
Yep.
didn't mean to be on Al's.
Well, thank you.
I just
Eddie.
left Al's.
Well,
Beautiful
You don't
support
leave it.
you give to your members.
Good to see
Well,
you.
apparently you
Wait.
didn't leave it. Leave Al's.
No, when Al was live, I just left Al's.
Well, apparently you came back.
You see how much support he likes giving to his
See,
active members?
See, that's why I hate this co-streaming crap. Because you see the panel, so you assume it's so and so. You
Yeah.
click on it, and it's
Yeah.
somebody totally different.
Totally different. Yeah. Yeah.
Eddie,
Lola,
It's got me.
What?
stop it.
Yeah.
You want me to
Never.
drop it?
Canadian.
Never.
never assume anything.
believe in the code word kiss.
There, I dropped it in Dave's too.
Thank you.
I dropped
All right,
it in
that's
both
Skipper's
y'all's.
other channel, everybody.
Is there somebody else streaming too that I need to drop it in?
Not
No,
that I know
that's
of.
it.
I'm not streaming.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm streaming.
There you
Are
go.
you?
Yes, I am.
Will you want me to drop it in yours too, Skipper? No, I can't.
Sure,
I'm not
go ahead.
I'm not a mod there. I don't think. Hold on. Let me.
Did you get it to stream after
Hey,
Skipper?
Nicole. How are you, Nikki?
Nicole.
Al. Let's see. There's Al. There's. Okay, no.
Well, I'm showing 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm showing 4 up there. 2 of them are mine. So Al's
Okay.
One is mine.
and Skipper.
Yeah, I am. Okay,
What?
there. I dropped it there too.
Oh, for mods?
I dropped it in Skipper's, Al's, and Dave's.
Okay.
Man, y'all are freaking working me, and I'm trying to edit this mail call.
I thought I
Eddie.
could post it. I forgot that I was not a mod.
That's why.
Mail call? How far behind are you?
Well, I haven't done yours yet, Skip.
Well, I know.
Halloween.
He's made
This
his
was a Thanksgiving of 2021.
Skipper,
No,
already
I'm
sent
actually
the
in.
Christmas card.
I'm actually in
Halloween.
January, Johnny.
Can't hear you, Des.
Good job,
I
brother.
said I sent him a Christmas card already for 2023.
I know. I caught that.
Go ahead and do your mail call right now. There you go.
I sent him one for 2024 and 2025 because I figured
Oh,
by the
I
time we
should
get around
have
to 'em-
done that.
Dude, Al, you'll
I
be
should've stuck
retired
it
by
in the
time you get to
envelope.
that one.
But in the envelope, there's like, when he goes to open up the package, it's one that's going to say, "Do not open till Christmas."
Thank you, Mark.
And then a regular one.
Austrian
I don't have my thing to play on this one because I'm streaming out off days. But thank you very much, Mark. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Austrian Stacker says, "Does anyone care about the chat?" Well, I'm not sure whose chat you're in, but
Yeah, it depends on whose chat you're in. I got Hey
He's in
Gonzo.
mine. Austrian
Gonzo.
Stacker is quite a brilliant individual who lives in Austria, of course, and he is definitely that. He's a numismatist and a stacker.
Yeah,
And
he was going,
does-
"Does anyone care about the chat?" And I was just like, okay.
We
is that
care.
We
Is
care
that-
about the chat.
or-
We
Did
get a
we
little
miss the
carried away
message?
up here sometimes, but we care about the chat.
You should see his videos of him traveling through the Austrian
Hey, Rebecca.
countryside.
Hey, Rebecca.
Gorgeous.
You know, you make it hard to say hi. You know?
Hey, Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
She's been busy packing.
Where is she going?
She's going
She's
to
going
the,
to the
10 killer meetup.
Oh,
There's
Yeah.
like 80 plus channels and 15 plus subscribers all going to meet up for the weekend.
Nice.
right. Patriot Podcast. Good to see you.
Some are going Thursday into Sunday.
Awesome.
Yep.
Good kitty cat. All
So
right.
be prepared for a lot of videos.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Gonna be a lot of videos dropped after that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everybody's bringing their hats that Rebecca made, and they're going to do a big group photo picture with the hats on.
That'll be awesome.
Hi, Russian Wind.
There you go, kitty cat. Sorry, sugar.
That's way good to see you.
Man, I'm getting tired, fellas.
Don't yawn. I've been in and out of sleep
Hey,
for the
Devil
last
Dog.
4 days.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
Chef.
Do you see what Mark is doing?
99 cents a whack. Up here goes another one.
He said, "Hi, Nicole. I'm busy pooping on L."
So is that
You know,
4.99 sensors or what is that? Or the same one? Brian the Beer Snob, good to see you, man.
What's up,
Gonzo,
Chef?
good to see you.
I was
Hey,
going to say,
Tiffany.
thanks for being one of 3 people in my premiere this morning.
Hi, Tiffany.
See, I told y'all I was up early, wasn't I, Chef?
Uh-huh.
It
Yeah,
was so busy, Chris never even made it.
Even when he
I know,
wasn't
even the
there.
host didn't make it.
Oh,
Yeah, I noticed that. You noticed that, Chef. Trust me. I was like, why is Chef saying what's up to me and Gorilla Joe and stuff? And no Chef was there.
I completely forgot.
It's bad when he forgot his own premiere.
Yeah, you know I'm busy when that happens.
Yep.
It was cute though. I noticed Scully's feet was wet, but he wasn't really a water dog,
Yeah.
was he?
Nah, he wants no part of it.
You throw him in?
You stay. Ugh, ugh,
What happened?
go there.
what's up, rude dude?
I said, did you throw him in
Did
at
we
least?
throw him in? No. He
See,
was too busy. He was like really aggressive in the beginning. Like he was barking at every dog that he saw. Like I don't know. First time being at the park, you know. So he was pretty aggressive in the beginning.
Yeah, Michelle.
Hi, Keto Mama Michelle.
Boston's are like that. They think they're big dogs, dude. Gracie, his mama, and his daddy will attack freaking Great Danes, boxers. It does not matter how big the dog. They think they're freaking a big dog. And well, actually, Layla, she's half boxer, half black lab. She was the puppy when we moved in 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But
Eddie, check your jack. I think it's come out. You're only getting like every third word.
Yeah, your audio is starting to
You're
mess
on
up.
high speed.
Yeah, I thought maybe he'd bumped it up. He went from those little miniature voice stuff to
That's just Eddie. He gets a little worked up sometimes, and he's like, blah, 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 blah.
just like that.
He did say
Oh.
he did say he was editing the video, so he probably thought he was speeding up the
Hey,
video.
Mark.
Mark found
Mark is
someone
now
else to
over
poop on.
on this
Mark.
side.
All right, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Awesome.
Thank you, Mark, for all those. Really appreciate it, even though it
So,
was a
Alex,
crappy idea.
it's not possible to play your song like this?
No, I'd have to be on my StreamYard in order to play that.
Up here comes another one.
All right, Mark. Oh, my goodness.
Well, I'm not current.
Oh,
I'm
snap.
streaming off of yours, so it's not on. It's not.
okay.
I'd have to upload it to your StreamYard.
Yeah, I didn't know how it worked, man. So,
Yeah, then you'd have to do it.
oh, okay. I got you. Right.
I'm going through the stickers that I have now that's towards the giveaway.
Oh, there's another one.
All right. Thank you,
So I
Mark.
guess you owe Mark 3 plays there, huh? Al?
I think I was in
Tiffany.
4 actually.
there's 5. 1, 2,
There was
3,
5?
4, 5. Hold on, 6. Hold on, I'm counting them. 1,
I'll be
2,
back.
3, 4.
All right.
There's like 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 6.
Well, those
Yeah, he did 4 on mine.
the last 3, it's not showing that link thing, though, right?
No, it shows all of them. 1, 2,
Is it?
3, 4.
So if
There's
Eddie says
4
it's
on
like
mine.
6, it must be
2,
5,
3.
right?
There's 4 on mine, and there's 3 on Dave's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Hi, Tiffany. Good to see you. And Mark says he's done. What?
I think I'm done.
We were hoping another
You
2.
can go back and drop some more on mine. I don't mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
another 15 or 20 be right on time.
Yes, keep going. We still got another hour.
Yeah.
You put one up every 2 minutes. You can put one on mine. I don't mind.
While we got the room full of people, everybody knows Des is going to be doing a 24-hour live. If you'd like to donate a sticker or an item for her 24-hour live, I'm sure she'd be greatly appreciative of that. Right, Des?
Yes, I would. Thank you.
And don't
Thank you,
forget to
Dave.
come and join Des on her live. What time are you starting, Des? Do you know?
I'm probably gonna start as soon as I get up and have some coffee. So probably like 7 a.m. I'm hoping, East Coast time
Okay.
on Friday of next
Okay,
week.
I'll probably pop in for a little bit, but I do have to run out on Friday. But I will be back and jump
Yeah,
back in.
that's all right. I understand.
Right.
All right, so I'm going through mine. Whew.
Oh
The
yeah, Mark,
seven.
sure. Give
Look at
Dave
this.
the bot wipe after all that crap.
I have
Never get
7
done to me.
Anna, I'm crazy.
five
Good to
packs,
see
I
you.
think.
Yeah.
I think my ribs might be done.
Oh yeah.
Hey Al, I'm donating 2 of these of yours, by the way, because I have 3 of them.
Oh, fantastic. That's my
Good.
old ones, isn't it?
Yep,
Nice.
Mhm.
I have 3 of them, so I thought I would do that.
I'm gonna wait until we're on the live, and then I'm gonna show you all what I'm gonna do.
But I'm getting all the stickers together, and then I have like 1 from Brenda, 1 from Pafford, and 1 from Tony, and 2 from Victoria from her old ones. And then I have 3 hologram ones from Shirley and 6 regular of the 3x3. And then I have 11 of Randy's and
I
11
don't
of
want to release the
Shannon's.
juices out of it.
So I have Randy and Shannon's so far. And then what you all have pledged.
Did you get a good look at it?
We did.
No, I was too busy talking and getting my hair in my face.
There you
Evil
go, Dave.
arch conservative. I had a
Oh,
terrible my
nice.
neighbor's cat. I backed
Very
over it
nice.
with my 4-wheel drive, and I didn't have the heart to tell them what happened, so I just told them their cat was tired.
Oh my goodness.
That's a horrible way to put that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Polar bear says yummy.
Okay, put this with this.
Polar Bear says Yummy is a lovely person
Hmm.
who has a mad polar bear as a friend who likes eating candy. And you would have to experience Polar Bear when it comes up on live feed. It's like nothing you've ever experienced. It's like a Jeff Dunham wannabe.
So we're talking about a real live polar bear,
No, we're talking about a like
a hand puppet.
stuffed polar bear. Yes.
Ah, okay, okay. All right.
Hey, has anybody been to Wisconsin? I just got a text from my cousin. She's going out to Wisconsin, and she's like asking about any towns. I'm like, I know about the Dells, but I don't know anything else. Skipper, you ever do any fishing or anything out there?
Not, you know what? I'm a live bait person. I don't like fly fishing, even though I've done it. I've tied
Yeah.
flies, whatnot. But give me a decent fishing boat on the Great Lakes. I'll do trolling and fish with minnows or night crawlers any day of the week over flies. Just
Gotcha.
not the same. Same with out here. It's catch and release. Whereas when I grew up, you caught, you ate.
All right.
So
Release.
black crappies, perch, pickerel. Oh, let me. And we used to go down to Point Peely for the smelt runs. And
Oh,
if no one's ever experienced the smelt run, to actually stand on the
Johnny.
beach with a basket and literally fill it full of smelt.
Shirley asked you a question, honey. You look like you're falling asleep.
I saw that. Yeah. I was like, well, yeah.
Skipper, my idea of catch and release is you catch it and you release it about 24 hours later back into the water.
yeah.
Doesn't quite look like fish anymore.
No.
Shirley, yes, I got that the night before I hit the road to Ohio. It's on my computer desk. My daughter dropped it off, and now it's a matter of grabbing that bad boy and making up a batch of oatmeal and sprinkling that in there and giving that a taste test there.
Hi,
Now,
Mindy.
interesting enough, right out, let's see, what was it?
That looks good.
When Shirley was up on a live on,
Delicious.
I guess it was, Al, you were hosting it on a Friday. I was in Kansas. There was a couple that were running freeze dryers. Freeze dryers, about 9 of them at a time. So I got some freeze dried meals from them, and they had the freeze dried lemons, and they were making lemon meringue pies. And
Oh,
stuff.
nice.
So I was like, huh, interesting. But anyway, yeah, I got that, Shirley. Now I got to do the mail call, and I figure I'm going to start with you making oatmeal because I always put brown sugar and a little bit of lemon juice. So I figure we'll do a taste test on that video to try to, hopefully that'll increase the views because my mail calls need some love. If I just do mail call, nobody watches it. But if I do something with it, then I get more views.
I would cut the line too with a snapping turtle.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I caught a snapping turtle one time, and he was hooked in the neck. And I was able to, what was it? I gave him my fishing pole to chew on while I got the hook out. And I grabbed him by the tail and chucked him back in the water.
Wow.
At least you were able to get him off of there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was like, when that's something, I wouldn't say it hit, but also I got resistance. I'm like, okay, I got something. I don't know if I got a boot or a log. And then all of a
Welcome
sudden,
back, Tiffany.
this guy came up, and I'm like, oh, he ain't happy with me.
Eddie, you and DJ with Scooby Doo. Look what I went and got.
Okay, cool.
And 3 magnets on my refrigerator. Thanks
Are
a
you
lot.
in that van or Dev?
I'm sorry?
Are you inside that van or is it just
Oh,
Scooby?
I wish I was inside that van with Scooby. Not with Shaggy, but with Scooby.
I'm wishing
Why not
DJ
Shaggy?
could do more than the
like
cartoons he's doing.
Airheads.
I want to see Crusader Rabbit.
Crusader Rabbits. I've never heard of it.
Crusader Rabbit.
Never heard of it.
Crusader Rabbit was the first serial cartoon ever put on TV.
Never heard of it. Huh.
I
And I
can't
haven't
think of it either, man. Yeah. You have to show us a picture there, Skipper.
Crusader Rabbit?
Yeah.
You got us all at a loss.
I just pulled it up. It's a 1950 to 1957 TV series.
That explains it. That was 1960.
I watched it as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Along
well, I
with
was a
Howdy
1963
Doody and-
baby.
The Mickey Mouse Club and
I don't think I watched TV until I hit St. Thomas Virgin Islands and watched Electric Company, Zoom, and Sesame Street.
So, guys, I just had a thought, and Shirley, please chime in. I'm sitting here all of a sudden, I'm thinking about dessert. I'm like, I've got a ton of eggs for the chickens. I'm like, how about I make a pound cake and I add some of that lemon powder from Shirley and make a lemon pound cake? Doesn't that sound like a good?
It does. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I have to do that.
Yeah, Shirley said taste test.
It sounds like a really good idea.
Yeah, I might have to. Yeah, that'll be a good way to go. So yeah, I was like, if I get stuff, I want to use it. I'm like, it's cool, and then I'm like, now what do you do with something? So, I'm like, and this is what this is why it's so good. Now contact Shirley.
Yeah, I just pulled it up too.
There, Crusader.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The first made for TV cartoon.
So yeah, I just remember Ricochet Rabbit.
I've never
I remember
Rabbit.
Yeah.
I never heard of Ricochet Rabbit either.
Yeah. Bullwinkle and all them.
Oh, you're just
Well,
too
Winkle,
young.
yes.
Yeah. Exit stage left.
Oh my gosh, Snagglepuss.
That's right. And
Yeah.
Touche Turtle. Touche.
Pink
away.
Panther. I know with his little hat, the musketeer hat and the
Yeah.
sword.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we were over in Korea and we only had one channel, AFK, and they would show some of those old time cartoons in the afternoon for the kids when they got home from school.
AFN, and that's Armed Forces Network for y'all that don't understand what AFN is.
Oh, okay.
Now it was
You knew
AFK
that,
and
Dave.
Armed Forces Korea Network when I first got over there, but yeah, they cut it down. Yep.
You
Yeah,
didn't know that, Dave?
one
Was you ever
channel.
overseas?
Huh?
You're breaking up again.
Was you ever overseas?
Yeah. Yeah. I spent out of the time 2.5 years overseas.
Well, you knew what
That's a
AFN
good-
was, didn't you?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez. You guys actually had a network over there.
Uh-huh.
We
Yeah.
had a beta machine, and they shipped bloody videos over to for us to watch. And if you wanted to contact loved ones, you had two ways of doing it. Dial them up on a CETA phone where you heard it going tick 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 tick, and now you can watch all your pay disappear,
Right.
or through the CFARS, which is the Canadian Forces Amateur Radio System,
Right.
and we used to do phone patches. So you call your loved ones up and say, "Hi, honey, how are you doing?" Over. And
Oh, I remember
patched
doing
in.
that. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the way we kept our costs down, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
Eddie,
right.
I can remember calling my parents back here in Virginia, and we were in Norway, and like Skipper said, we would have to do this. Hey, Dad, how are you? Over. I'm
Yep.
fine, son. Over. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all are
I
showing
remember
your age.
Yeah.
Y'all are showing your
Boy,
age too
have we
much.
ever come a long way.
Yeah, I
Eddie,
remember
you're
they were called
Eddie, you're
morale
crackling.
calls.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then the ration card really was a card, a piece of paper that they had to either mark the markers on there for you got so many bottles of liquor,
Right.
or beer, so much money you could spend at the commissary, and so they either poked holes in it or marked on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the
Mark said make a custard. Make a custard with the eggs and then add some of the lemon powder to make a lemon custard. I'm like, that's a good idea. So
I just had a quick question to Eddie.
all right.
You just showed the Pafford Homestead. Is that their new sticker and logo?
I guess so. That's the one they sent me that they wanted up there.
Okay, you're breaking up, by the way.
he's got the fast.
I've
He
been
got the
saying that
fast
for a
speed
while.
on
You're
there.
breaking up.
Breaking up is hard to do. Don't say devil dog.
Eat around Barry in the Willy Wonka factory.
All right, now he's gone.
He'll be back.
I
He
think
got his feelings hurt again.
when he was doing that squeaky sound, he might have knocked some out of adjustment.
Yeah.
Oh, here he's back. All right, give her a go there, Eddie.
Put it on the slow setting. See what happens.
Bravo.
I guess so. That's the one they wanted up there. So
Yeah, because I like it. I liked it. That's why I was like, is that their new one?
Johnny, you sound like you about had it, man.
Dude, I have yet to get caught up. I got back midnight Sunday night, and I was at work first thing Monday morning. Had two 12-hour shifts, Monday and Tuesday.
Oh.
And so I got off work. So then the missus and I met, had a little dinner date, and thought I'd sleep in today, but no. All the cats are saying, Dad, Dad, Dad.
Right.
So yeah.
I saw your Mother's Day post to your wife. I said that's so nice. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one. I'd forgotten about that. I actually let them go horseback riding, and you can say I was just starting with my outdoor stuff. So I was that little tarp that I set up there, trying to set up a ridge line and like outdoor cooking. So that turned out well. We cooked up ribeye steaks, some cheese and broccoli, and mashed potatoes there. That was a pretty good dinner.
That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
So you plan on going back to see Dave Canterbury again sometime?
Yeah, now it's just a matter of which one. So I'm tempted by the Bushcraft 101 because they do a lot of cooking,
right?
And making jerky or rotisserie, so a lot of different crafts. And then I might go back. Johnny Needs, was that a sleep or was it a rock?
Coffee.
Oh, coffee. Yes.
Yeah.
That I might go back in a couple years to do that nav course to see if I do any better. I was telling you, I had a great partner, so he made extra, awesome maps and stuff.
Yeah.
So I can't bank on that. Let's see if next time I can be more helpful in that area.
Well, you done pretty good if you didn't see a "Welcome to Kentucky" sign.
Right.
Okay, Skipper.
All right. See you guys later.
All right,
Have a good night,
take
John.
care of yourself.
No, I was pretty happy with my performance. I mean, we were. I my partner and I, we were on point. We stayed our courses. We hit our marks. The only we struggled with, sometimes we had a hard time believing we hadn't overshot or missed it.
Right.
And it turns out we had to just keep going further.
Take
And
care, cartoons and collecting.
Yep.
so
Take
even the
care.
last night we did a night hike, and we're like, it should be here. Normally Dave would put stuff here, and I'm like, well, you know what's been the pattern.
Right.
So I dug further, and I'm like, oh, here's our tag. The dam one threw me off because there's a beaver dam, and he's catching beavers. And that first night hike where it's out in the rain, and I'm like, okay, we must be lost. And the next morning we go out there, there's the tag right there.
Right.
So I was like, well, I guess we were doing something right.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. So it was a very good experience. One of the few real world opportunities to really test, can you use a compass, so
That's cute. I like that. Look at that.
yeah,
Like,
that's pretty cool.
I saw her do that. She done it in mine there too. I copied it when she done it originally.
that is neat. Yeah.
I'm gonna drop down because I know the kids want to start cooking burgers and fries, and
Okay.
they won't do anything when I'm up on the screen.
Okay, we're on our way.
Roger's had good rice.
Yeah, we're on our way.
We're on our way.
Okay, no problem. I got lettuce and tomato with it.
That's good.
Well,
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Good to know you got all the fixings for when we get there.
That's right. I got all the fixings.
Okay.
And then there was 4.
And then there was 4.
Let's see. 18 January. That's maybe the oldest one.
Is that 21 or 22?
22. No, 23. It's 23. See, this is my mail right there.
Okay.
You got
Okay.
him to admit it then.
No, it's 2023.
23.
But these are my mail from envelopes, but those ain't including the packages. You know, the giveaway wins and,
Sure.
people sending me stuff.
Well, that's awesome, man.
Yeah. So let's see here. Al, we got a live to do on Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll see if I can.
Yeah,
hook
I
up.
was at the last one that you didn't show up to.
Yeah.
Johnny.
So were you substitutionary, Johnny? Then?
God, no.
Alan,
Let's not
yes,
even
good to see you.
What
imagine
is that supposed to mean now?
There's only, I guess, the
God,
rules
no.
only take one Johnny.
No, we didn't. We talked a little bit of camp talk. I opened up the room right away last week, and we just kind of went with whatever came up.
Right.
Because now this Friday when you comes on now, because I want to try to have the 3 of us there so we can do the sticker giveaway for last month.
Right.
Um,
I tried to pave the way to try to get Dave to sponsor it or whatever. My partner did say they've seen our videos, or at least some of the what was it, the trapping type stuff, some of the stuff now. So apparently they've talked about it. So I don't know if it was in a good context or not. They are pretty serious with their bush.
well, if they're a real serious bunch, they probably talked about it in a bad way. Because we're not super serious about what we're doing.
But at the
even though
same
we're not
point,
super.
yeah. But at the
I
same
mean,
point,
we're
they were
still-
laughing. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Traffic unit.
Well, I was just going to say, because even though, what we're doing, we're laughing at, and we are laughing at it ourselves, we are still teaching a little bit of some knowledge to some people.
Right. One of my goals was, because I didn't talk about my channel at all that week, or at least as little as possible, right? But I was trying to just remain likable, do whatever they asked me to do. But then I took my moment. Like Dave was driving by on a quad, and so I'm just standing there, doing the hitchhike thing. and then I'm like waving, he just starts chuckling. Or when it's selfie time to do photos with instructors, one guy brought his beagle out. So I'm like doing a selfie with the beagle, and they're
saw that.
and they're laughing. And they're like, "That's great! You got to post that," And Kevin Baxter, who they call Salty Dog, I'm like KB, and he's just like, chuckling. And I'm like, "Yes, guys, I'm a very goofy guy." And later, people were like, you're kind of like that missing link. It's like you're that branch. You're trying because I was like, yes, you got this is a very serious bushcrafting school. So I'm trying to address the people that aren't into that to try to get interested. They're like, that's smart. That's a pretty good idea. So I was trying to make them hope they would like me so much that they would say, okay, he's goofy, but he's harmless and stuff. So hopefully, maybe just maybe. What if we ever had like the annual award like for the best nomination or submission for the year, and they got a Pathfinder water bottle or cook kit or something
Nice.
like that. So that's why I'm like, he's a big supporter of children. I even gave him a jersey. It was signed by Mike Rozier, Nebraska football player. He's a big star here.
Oh, okay.
And I'd bought it at an auction to help disabled kids and vets. So I gave it to him. I said, I wanted to give you something local, but that also supports what you do. This is for vets. And he's like, oh, I appreciate that. So hopefully I'm making positive impressions with him. Because I didn't get a ton of time with him, but I tried to make it quality time. So what? Oh, Tennessee Bushcraft. Did Chris change his logo there, Devil Dog?
It must have had because it used to be orange and red, I think.
It was a couple. It was about one or two back.
Yeah, I've got one of his stickers that used to be like a orange background, red Tennessee, 3 stars.
You probably got to call out to any by the name that.
I hear y'all. I'm trying to get there.
All right, no, I don't.
I'm busy trying to do something. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
That's his stickers. He has stickers like that.
Yeah, we were just wondering if he changed it or not. So.
Well, he changed it a while back.
Yeah. Well,
this is a place he actually goes to camp and fish and stuff.
That's awesome.
On the can y'all see it?
Yeah,
I see it.
Yep.
They bigified you.
Yep. You're bigified, and you bigified.
Yeah, that's actually a place where he goes and fishes and camps and everything else.
That's cool. Yeah, the orange caught my eye. I'm like, that's Tennessee orange. I'm like, that's the shape of Tennessee. That's where I'm from. One of these days, I need to do a collab with them. I go back there and like to hook up with them and camp and hike and stuff. Mark, I think you're right. Everybody there, it's like in bushcraft, seems to start with Boy Scouts. I mean, the scouting manual. And
I never.
Have you seen him lately, Johnny?
Who him? Chris?
Chris. He looks like a little kid.
Yeah, he got his beard and that all shaved off.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He got a baby face.
I didn't know who come up on panel until I heard the voice. I was like, oh.
Winbrook Acres, good to see you.
No, I've been kind of out of it for the last couple of weeks between going to.
Johnny hasn't been around.
Yeah, between the Kansas trip and then the Ohio. You know what? After this weekend, I will have had 4 states in the month of May.
You're just awesome.
I've done. What have I already done? Missouri, Kansas, Ohio, and then this weekend, Wisconsin.
I'd like to nominate you for president then.
I know.
No, it's been a good month though. I'm like,
that could work to my advantage. If Johnny gets president, I'm a shoo-in for citizenship.
Yeah, citizenship. Yeah.
Brother, you're already in. Yes, just come on down. Just hang out under a bridge. Then all saying so.
You calling me a troll?
I'm just telling you the pathway to citizenship.
The pathway to freedom. Title 42 is over with now. That's right.
Oh man, but yeah, Mark, brother, I would be honored if you can do that. It was, that would be a fun toy to play with. Some different projects. Yep. Yeah, the Boy Scout, the field book for the Boy Scouts. That would be fun to play with, especially for ideas for the Alliance. I'm like, what else can we do? I'm sitting here trying to think about the navigation line because I'm like, fundamentally, what is it? Can you get from point A to point B? And can you do it's like He's like hanging out under a bridge. Um,
I don't even see it
yeah,
yet.
but if can you get from point A to point B, and then can you come up with references or do it consistently, make so that other people can get point A to point B, or you can do it easy enough again, you know. So it's like I've been toying with that final destination. It's always when you get to point B, why are you going to point B? You know,
Right.
make it a
You
big
better
deal.
be careful
Mm-hmm.
if you're toying with the final destination.
That's right. Or the
That
like
could be
black
very, very bad.
Well, I mean, it's not that.
that final.
I mean, it could be multiverse. You know, how many times does Loki die? You know, how many times? How many times does Picard die? I mean, it's like, is it really final?
Yeah. Can you really cheat it? You know?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, I'm saying.
What I was saying, can you repeat the journey over and over? That's part of navigation, you know.
There you go.
I mean,
well,
like, yeah, I get where you're coming from with that because it's no good if you just randomly find your way to a spot and it's just sheer luck. It's not really navigation. It was
Correct.
just luck.
Right.
You got to be able to repeat
Right.
what you've done to achieve the same goal.
Right.
Because if the mission was to get back to where you started from.
But if you find something, and that's a good resource or it's something you find pleasure in, can you find it again? You know,
I could be a troll hanging out under a bridge, Mark.
yeah, you very well.
Bridge near you.
Oh, what was the Billy Goat's Gruff? You know, I was like, are you the troll for the Billy Goat's Gruff? Oh, there we go. But yeah, and I'm sitting there trying to think about. I'm like, how do I do this to make it fun? You know, kind of the kid level. So I've got a few different ideas I'm going to have to play around with. Now there are other videos I think I can make for the channel. You know, as far as like using the sun or the moon for telling time or direction, things like that, or how to make a map, charting out things. You know. Some different techniques. Why is my screen going black? There we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got me thinking. I'm like, how do I do that? And then of course, our show us your spots next month, right, Al?
Yeah, see, Mark. Yeah. Our next one is going to be show us one of your show us your spot. And I mean, like, yeah, I have my campsite, but that's not what I had in mind for what I'm showing as my spot.
And it can't be the bathroom. Don't just sit there and say, this is my library, my quiet place. We'd rather not.
Maybe he'll show us his little kennel that he's in, right?
Yeah, he'll be in the birdhouse, I think, maybe, with his turkeys and his chickens.
But yeah, it's something like it's a spot that you get away to or somewhere that is your escape from.
I got you.
There's my birdhouse. That's my kennel right here.
There you go.
But
you know, for somebody like DJ, maybe it's like if he does a lot of different games. Does he have a favorite spot he likes to get to, like for whether it's hiding or setting up to ambush Double Dog? You know,
ambush Double Dog.
Right, Eddie? He likes Vivi City. He likes it a lot.
But I was sitting there thinking about what is that? There's a game called Minecraft, right? Everybody builds stuff. There might be an opportunity for us to kind of discuss that crowd. It's like, hey, in Minecraft, you can build whatever you want, blocks or whatever. This month or whatever, we're going to find a spot and we're going to actually build a fort, build a camp or something like that.
Yeah.
And now I know a certain family out there that I'm sure they're already going to be all over it.
Oh God, they'd be all over it for sure.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But some of the people ain't good with axes and stuff to cut stuff down.
Right, and that's what I'm thinking.
Killing themselves.
Right.
Do what?
Yeah, no, Eddie, we're not talking about you going out to cut down a tree.
Uh,
The
I didn't nearly,
kickback on the tree would get Eddie like that, right?
I didn't nearly chop my leg off, Al.
Nothing little tape won't
That's
fix.
experience.
Prediction. Okay, tape. Just remind me. Taping up, Al. Okay. So this last week, and Eddie, and Dave, you've already got enough experience with this. Mission planning when you're mapping out those maps that you had in the military, they're always waterproofed, right?
Yeah.
for the most part.
Okay, all right. And so you can mark on them and race on them. So we kind of pretty much were working with that. And so we're trying to hit certain points. My partner's trying to leave loose pieces of wood chips or whatever. And, that's all over the place. So I go mission planning. What did we do back in the day? So I take my little Gorilla tape, cut thin strips, and
Yeah.
I mark them here and there. And I just like, sign here type piece. And Canterbury comes walking up and he didn't realize what it was. He thought maybe I took a permanent marker on there. And he was like, "What is that on the maps?" I'm like, "Oh, just a little tape." And he went from that to, and so, we're just pulling off. I said, John's prediction is at some point, that's going to be a video out there on how you can mark your points and
Right.
not lose it without having to
That's a
erase.
pretty good idea, man. It really is.
That was my prediction, and he might eventually watch this. The long plastic strip,
Yeah.
or the long strip of saying you can see your path, and then
Remember
when
the old wax pencils and stuff?
but
Yeah.
instead of the wax, what we did, maybe either tape down a piece of cord or maybe a long thin strip of your Gorilla tape going from point A
Yeah,
to point
that
B.
makes sense.
Yeah, and then so you fold it up, it's still there, and you come back on.
Pretty good idea. Really
Well,
good.
it's it is my idea.
There you go. Right. Can I have your autograph?
That's right. But you heard it here. Proof of concept.
There you go.
but that's not even a concept. Where did I get it from? Mission planning, the military. I mean, this is nothing new. So, but that's I'm going to guess. I was like, I want to see if that shows up on a video later out there.
I bet it does. I mean, that's pretty good, really. Because you're right. They did have that heavy film on it where it wouldn't, after folding it 1,000 times,
It's not going to rip it up.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So you want something durable. And they had, I remember those grease pencils.
Yes, I remember those. You had to unwrap
the little string. Yes. Put the long ruler on there, the protractor. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then you get somebody that didn't quite figure them out, and they kept unwrapping it. And
Yes.
all you have was a piece of black lead,
Right. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, you're right. So, well, now you're giving me more thoughts.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, could I do that with, if you have a local map and Ziploc baggie or ceramic, something like that?
Well, that stuff they spray on tents at Scotch Guard?
Yes.
I wonder if that would work on paper.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
It does work on paper, but if you marked on it, it would look
off.
like.
Yeah. But if you do
you want to laminate, you can buy the plastic laminate though. Like it's just sheets of sticky plastic and put it right on over whatever you want, so you could laminate.
See, that's kind of what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
If you make your own map or you buy one, like if you go into a park, the little fold outs, put the sticky on there, adhesive on there, and then you can draw your own little maps.
A good test for that would be, Johnny, is like on your own property, draw
Yes.
a hand map and have your nieces or something come over and see whether they can work their way through it.
That's something I've been toying with as well.
Yeah.
That would be the other one. I've got a good length of woods out
there. Dave, we all don't have a forest in our backyard.
But well, people could do it at the park. I was doing that.
No, I'm just saying about Dave, and he got his food forest in the backyard.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. How can we make it, more open? I mean, because again, I just went to almost a once or twice in a lifetime event where you can actually play with your compass. What can your average mom and dad do with their kids?
Right.
local area. So,
Well, I mean, even if they did nothing but break out their iPhone and open up the compass, I mean, they would still be able to follow. Switch to what true north, magnetic north.
right.
Um,
Or even I've got what's it called, Life 360,
uh-huh.
so you can see where you're at and stuff, or all trails, and you can see where you're moving.
Right.
Your GPS on your
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah,
Most all phones got an active GPS, no matter what
right.
no matter what phone you're on.
Yeah, when I was down in Missouri, I had zero service. I couldn't text or nothing, but the GPS worked just fine.
Right. I mean, here's one. I remember somebody explaining this to me. If you've got, uh, say, a Marine Corps combat unit on foot moving in a certain direction, and then there's another USMC unit moving in another direction.
Yes.
Okay, and then you spot an enemy formation moving at a totally different. How would you relay that information to another unit as far as true north,
Yes.
magnetic north? What is it? How
We covered that. We were talking about, now that was more like to, if you know your pinpoint, and I see them at this angle and you see this angle, then you identify their actual location and their distance and everything like
yeah.
that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's absolute. Oh yeah, and then there's the triangulation you're talking about if you recognize certain features.
Right.
But yeah, see here I've got water towers. I thought about using those. Just saying, if can I reverse engineer it to make a map, or something, like figure out where you're at. Maybe go to Lincoln where the football stadium is. From
Right.
this
Right.
location, there's a football stadium over there. There's a certain tower. Where am I?
Yeah. Yep. I mean, because even for sure. Like, let's say we start out together, and you tell me you just want a certain degree of separation. But if
Yeah.
I'm off just a little bit, it
Yeah.
may not be that noticeable in the beginning.
Yeah.
If we keep on going, that divide, that error is going to be huge.
Correct. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Now another one we talked about was lateral drift. Now I broke my left knee years ago, and I think my right leg is shorter than the left. So, but you throw that combination, I've got a terrible slice in my walk.
Yeah.
And we've got a video of me blindfolded trying to march a straight line, and whoop. And we did that test. Even when I was looking at a compass straight down, not looking at a reference point,
Right.
whoop, off to the right I went.
It's funny you say that. I made a comment to my wife yesterday morning. I said, you know what? I said, I can't even walk in a straight line no more. I'm always kind of shanking off to the right or something.
Yep.
I actually need something out in the distance, like you said, that water tower.
Yes.
So.
Absolutely. Even Canterbury, he showed us. He went out there, he put his head down, didn't look up, looked straight at the compass, whoop, off to the left.
Yeah.
And that's like Mr. Experience there, you know? So,
yeah. I mean, I know you've heard them say, like, a bearing, relative. Okay, what's it relative to?
Right. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So those are little things. I'm trying to think. I'm like, what? Not only what am I going to do, but how do I present it on the announcement video? I'm like, what are ideas that families can do, and try to get them thinking about it. So sorry if I'm taking over the live with our.
No, I'm enjoying this very much. Piddling Bill, good to see you, man.
But I don't know. That's a big one. Here's another one. Gosh, this one I still can't believe. One of my friends, he was thinking about taking over a 4-H outdoor skills club, and a one-arm man swimming in a circle.
Yeah, there'll be some navigation issues there.
So I got a friend who wants to lead an outdoor skills team, and we're going to meet at a park. We're going to do a hike, and we're going to talk. I want to show him some stuff. And I have titanium rods and screws. My femur bones, very bad knees. So he wanted me to send him a GPS on where to meet in the parking lot.
Right.
And I'm like, I've already, this is a small park, only one parking lot. And it's right there. I mean, it's at the trail. It's kind of hard to miss. but he literally needed me to send him a
Yeah.
GPS coordinate on where to find this place. I'm like, and he's going to lead an outdoor skills program. So I'm like, are we that challenged? I mean,
I know.
try to break it down to, can you read a traffic map?
There you go. I know. Me and Al have talked about this before. You ever heard of What 3 Words app?
What 3 words out?
That's what it's called. What 3
So
Words?
what 3 words?
What 3? Every location in the entire world has 3 words, 3 specific words that are just issued to that little grid. What's it? 3 meters by 3 meters or something like that. Al?
It's 10 feet by 10 feet.
10 feet by 10 feet. So if you're sitting in your chair right there, Johnny, there's 3 words that describe where you're at. If I'm sitting here, there's 3 words to describe where I'm at. And like I said,
all you gotta do is type in
and the last begins with an A.
Yeah.
But the thing is it gives you the 3 words, and all you gotta do is you open the app, you type in the 3 words, and it will show you exact location in that 10 by 10 spot where you're to.
Really? That's
Yeah,
incredible.
I could be sitting right here 1,000 miles to the east of you.
Yes.
And if I looked it up and the 3 words were wolf, bear, cat, you're going
to get there.
Yeah. You're going to see that Dave's sitting here right between these 2 big bay windows.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It's a neat little app. I saw it on somebody's not live, but on their video, and I had it installed in my phone for a while. It is a neat little app.
Yeah.
But I took it off because I didn't really use it where I'm to. But if I get into a larger area, like if I get on the mainland or down in the States or something like that, I might actually put it back in again.
I actually did a video using it, about a year ago, I guess. And I wanted to see how well it would do. And I remember going out to Fort Monroe here in Hampton, Virginia, and I went to a specific spot near the water tower, and it told me that the words were like spoon, novice, something other,
Mm-hmm.
So I came home and I typed up in there, I am at this location and I want to go to here. And it showed the exact, like I said, Al said, like about a 30 foot by 30 foot grid that, there's no way you could have missed me, because I'm going to be in that little grid somewhere. And so,
Gotcha.
yeah.
As we're talking, go ahead, Al.
Go ahead, Al.
Oh, you're going to be in that little square. One of the ones I saw was, buddy, and wasn't me. This is one of the things that I saw that interested me in the app was the guy went camping and he left his truck there, and his wife needed the truck, so he sent her the 3 words.
Right.
And she drove up, and the truck was right there.
Right.
Where the 3 words were on the map, right?
And the good thing is, too, is let's say you get hurt out there. Okay.
Yeah.
Those big navigational numbers, 76 by 10 by 30 by 2 degrees. But if I tell you I'm at Spoon Fork Cup,
that's pretty precise location there.
Yeah, there's no other place on the planet, and it's even under the water. You go to the bottom of the oceans, and there's grids there too.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty wild. Yeah, because that was one of the things we were covering. As far as proximity. I mean, we're going through the brambles and an angle, and we're like, if you're within 10 meters or so, 10, 20 meters, you're going to eventually find that little mark. We were looking for just cattle tags. I mean, little bit, but, once you get in the ballpark, you start looking around, you can find it. And, if Dave's over there, or blowing his well, yeah, we're going to find you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is just that precise. Like I said, Al could go out to his little secret camp out there, and if he sent me
the 3 words, you can find it.
I could.
Gonzo, the words.
How do you find out the words, though? I'm assuming
they're already on the map. You
Right.
just got to zoom into the square where you're to and tap the square, and it tells you the 3 words for that square.
3 words, and then Gonzo, you could call me and say, Dave, I'm at Bear, Cat, Lion. And I could go right to where you're at.
So I've got an idea. Maybe you guys can help me tweak it. So I think kids in the video is probably makes for a better video and connection. I just thought of 2 different possibilities. One is a nature park where there's a boardwalk and they've got a facility where I could tell the kids, all right, you are to take this trail. You know, when you get to this location, you'll find this item. You know, look at this under this rock, or you know, X number of steps out. But have them do this little course, and then have them go tell them to go what door to go in, what hallway to go down, what room to go in, and have like all of a sudden an ice cream shop set up or something like that.
Yeah.
That or do that at the zoo because they have facilities that I could rent there possibly.
Yeah.
Where make them do like what do you call it? It's a list where you got to pick up stuff. You know what I'm talking.
I do.
Let me know when and where you're going to go and set this up.
Yeah. So you want the ice cream? Is that when you can cross the border?
While you're setting it up, I'm going to call the police officer and say there's some guy going around the park hiding illegal substances.
That's right. Oh yeah, it's like have I a little bag of sprinkles hidden under a rock or whatever?
Yeah, you tell kids there is a $100 bill tacked to a tree at a certain location.
Yeah,
if you can get there, that $100 is yours.
That's right. There you go. But a scavenger hunt. That's right.
Basically, it is. Yeah, whether you're using true navigation, latitude, longitude, and or what 3 words. It really just goes back to how well you know the, say, electronic app, or you knew the old-fashioned compass, or even are you using your iPhone compass?
Right. But it's like
iPhone. Nobody has an iPhone, Dave.
I have 3 of
them. Not real people.
I got 3 of them.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing. Dave needs 3 iPhones to compensate for the one Android.
Yep, exactly.
No, it's because I'm rich. No, that's it.
That too, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're retired. You must be rich.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah.
You open. Now he's finally get into that Swiss bank account that you.
Yeah, I wish, man. Oh, I so wish.
But that's kind of what I'm toying with. I was like driving home the point of how do you know where you're at, getting where you want to go, and why you want to go there, and can you repeat? You know,
right?
So, or in my case, can I give enough adequate instructions for people to follow to get there? Because that was what we were doing. We were mapping. Can you make a good map so that you give it to somebody else, they can get to those points? You know, so
well, with the 3 words thing, it's very simple to give someone a location to find.
Yeah,
I'll tell you right now.
Can they find their way to that location?
But that's yeah. You know the end point. Yeah. So, Dave, what were you going to say, brother?
Let me look here real quick. Let's see here. Type in my address, and I'm going to tell you exactly what 3.
Okay, let's do this test so we can positively identify this machine of blood.
I am currently sitting at Downfield Trail Chest.
Downfield Trail Chest.
Okay. And I bet if you open up the app and you type those 3 words in, you'll see that I am sitting in the back bedroom right next to.
Neat. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
So what's the square scale on it?
Oh, let me look here.
Because it might be 3 meters by 3 meters, which is 10 feet.
Yes, 3 meters by 3 meters.
Yes, 10 feet.
Yep, or roughly 9.17 feet by 9.7 feet. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, but it's actually showing where my house is, and I'm sitting in one of the back rooms back here.
Pretty neat.
Yeah. I mean, it literally, quite like I said, it's, you know, let's say you wanted some secrecy, and most people didn't know about this, and they're expecting you to give by latitude, longitude, and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, like I said, if I'm telling you, hey, Johnny, I'm bear, cat, orange.
Yeah. You know, so that's quite the code, too. People don't have the app. You know, it's like a password, bear, cat, orange.
Yeah.
Where's the rendezvous point?
Yeah, only you would know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody else would be just gibberish.
Right.
Yeah.
What's he getting on with now? He lost his mind. Retirement's getting to him.
Yeah, that hiking guy we are talking about the 3 words thing. Yep, sure are.
But yeah, it's been a good month. It's definitely been a fun month getting out. I don't know if I told you guys last week. You guys saw it. I helped 2 guys get their first embers on bow drill.
Yeah, yeah.
And they got their fires. That was pretty cool.
That never gets old watching. It really doesn't.
No, I just watch that smoke and then find flame.
Yeah.
And the fact that I helped them get that ember because they were having a hard time. So I was like, here, let me get your dust pile started. And then I was like, now have at it. And then they were able to get it. So that was really cool that they did enough that they felt like they did it. So that was good. Made them believe that they can do it,
Yeah, well, I'm glad you had a great time with Dave and all that because it was. I was hoping that you had a good time and stuff, and
it was one of those. I was just having to check it off along the way. It was like, okay,
yeah.
Because I was like, I've known a lot of people fell like just the week prior. People dropped out because they were dehydrated.
Right.
And I came back soaked every one of those. I'm a big fat guy, and so I'm like, hydrate. So I got through day 1. Okay, next morning, just wake up, get out of bed. Okay, get through this hike. Get a snack.
You know what? And you really win at the best time because Ohio, just like Virginia, it gets terrible hot up there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I think he planned it that way. Because he's set out the trapping class in the fall when it's getting into the trapping season.
Yeah, and then not to mention you don't have to deal with all the ticks and the snakes and all that kind of stuff. So
right. So, Eddie, aren't you just missing all this stuff? Don't you want to be back in the Corps doing all this grunt stuff?
No, I'm too old for that.
Well, if I can do it, and I'm Air Force.
That's right.
I'm not saying that I couldn't do it.
I'm going to tell you this way: if I told you it was a foot-long hoagie at Bearcat Orange, you're going to look for it.
Or free chicken nuggets. I have never seen Eddie move so fast. It was just there's this blur. Zip.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
But it literally is quite that exact. I mean, if I told you there was some, chicken tenders or something like that at a certain place,
that's motivation. Yeah, like what were you talking about? That final destination. Where does that? Why am I going? What is my reason for going there?
I mean, you think about it like this. Let's say Al says, "Okay, I'm coming down to the but I got
y'all are not nice people."
Sure,
no, I'm black.
I never ever said I was a nice person.
My heart is black as can be.
I never have either. These are skunks. Yeah. That's
but still, you're talking about that final destination. If you, yeah. So anyway, what motivates get people to go for an idea? It's like you can get a lot of people to do an extra thing if it's worth the payoff. I had kids one time show up for walking tacos. As the Dorito or Frito bag with taco meat and all that other stuff. So I was like, okay, we're going to do a hike, and do walking tacos. So a family showed up with like 3 kids. They thought I was just going to feed them. Right. I was like, no, we got to hike a couple miles into the woods, and then we're going to cook it up. And did you bring any water? No. So I gave them some water bottles and stuff. And I made them work hard for them walking.
A little while ago, we heard Skipper talk about ham radio.
Yeah.
And my very first indoctrination to it was when we were in Bermuda in a training phase, the Canadians were there, right? And they were using ham radio, but we were totally surrounded by trees. Do you know what they did? They had a slingshot with a fishing reel on it and attached a wire to it and shot it up in the top of the trees and dragged the antenna.
Oh, wow.
And the Canadians are looking like, y'all ain't never done this before? No. No, you showed me something.
Well, you got to do what you got to. Hey, that's right out of Batman,
Yeah.
A little catapult.
Well, you need an antenna to be up high, so
That's right, and they did. I mean, and with that fishing reel, they
Yeah.
put the wire in the thing carry over.
Yep.
Then they tied the actual antenna wire to it, then reeled it back.
Right. Yep.
So it's like, man, I have been schooled today.
That's right. Hey, you
Yeah.
gotta be creative, man.
Yeah.
Improvisation. So
gotta be ready. You got to be able to solve problems while you're out going. And that's
Oh,
one
yeah,
of the big things. And that's one of the big things with bushcrafting it too. Is no matter what you're doing, you're just solving little problems.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it? Was it on this? Oh no, it was at the lunch today. He was telling one guy was telling me he was out with some kids, and they good kids. They didn't know anything about camping or outdoors, so they had a tent. Basically, they're supposed to be like an arch. One of the poles was broken, so they're trying to recreate it with a piece of wood. And they spent all day long on it. Of course, the thing was a bit too punky. As soon as you touch it, it breaks.
Right.
When all they really needed to do was take a piece of cordage, attach to the tarp and tie it to a tree.
Yeah. Right.
And how do you attach it? Marble, rock, something like slip knot.
Yeah.
But that's just quick problem solving. Bring a few materials. So
Yeah, but I think that's where, like, when you go to see somebody like Dave Canterbury, and then talking with other people that have other ideas, that's when you start going, there you go. Just like your idea for marking a map. I mean, that's
right.
Thought of that.
Right, and that's the thing. You got to just bounce around a few ideas, people with common ideas, but also some different experiences.
Right.
What have they seen in their other parts and facets of their lives that can cross over? What you got there? That looks a little fat woody. Does that got some resin in there?
Yeah.
I found this in my wood pile.
Oh, that's so
cool.
Yeah.
There was a bubble of it.
Nice. Got a little bit of bacon there.
Yeah. But I remember this Sergeant Major in the Marine Corps. He used to get so mad. Do not fold the maps. Roll the maps.
Sure.
Why? If you fold another map, boy. Because what it does after a period of time, say a featured road or relief,
yes,
it disappears.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, because they've done this so many times. Where if you roll it,
right.
And you put it in that little canister.
Yeah, it preserves it. Yeah. But and especially if you're talking in the military where they're going to use that thing over and over.
Oh yeah, I mean,
and no budget to buy a new one. So.
Yeah.
Man, you just don't think you gets deployed with a map. Where are you going to buy a new one?
That's true.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you, one of the things I missed was the survival vest that we got in the airborne, because I remember keeping that map right there in the inside pocket. Man, I'm gonna have to get one of those. Just because they have all the different attachments. I wonder if they still sell them. I'm sure they're out there.
I'm sure there are. You probably have some somewhere. Yeah. Great, Scott. Good to see you. Well, we get right
on Amazon.
Get right close to ending the day. Al, you anything you want to tell everybody that's left?
Well, like I said, now keep an eye out for Friday for our Camp Challenge Alliance video. We do have Mr. Expeditionary Johnny back, and he will be hosting it again. Other than that, Monday I am planning to do an outing so I can get you guys a really good video for Monday, which will be really nice time. And it's still raining.
It's still raining. Devil Dog, you got anything you want to share with everybody?
No, I'm good.
Not good. Hi, Rebecca. We were just getting ready to leave, but welcome back anyway.
I just figured I'd come in and say, hey, we're getting packed up.
Oh, okay. Safe travels to you. So where are you heading to?
Oklahoma.
Like Painkiller?
Like Painkiller.
Safe travels. Be safe out there, Rebecca.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm
most importantly, have a great time.
I will.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, just think you go another 5 or 6 states, you'll find me.
No,
all right, everybody. Well, I'm going to call it night, and I'm going to go eat myself some dinner and relax and stuff like that. I got one day off, and then I got to go back on call for jury duty again. So, I hate that stuff.
I honestly, if you're here in Missouri, if you're a fellow police officer,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to.
That's what they told that panel the other day. So what they did is they put us on what they call the auxiliary panel.
Okay.
We sat in the back of the room for hours, you know. And but you were right. The minute they said,
Is there any police officers?
right,
Former or now?
or do you have family members that are currently serving in that capacity? And
Yes.
when I told them my history, they were looking at me like, get us back in the room. But they wouldn't let you leave. You'd already heard too much to be released, so you had to sit in the room. But yeah,
You would think they would ask that question on the questionnaire.
they never sent us one. All they said was Virginia's questionnaire, like, is your health good enough to report to the following court on the following date? That was it.
Wow.
That was it. You know, because you would have thought that if I had answered that question right away, why would they have even called me? So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, y'all take care, and I'll see y'all again. All right. Bye bye.
Thanks for having me up, Dave. Good seeing you again,
See
brother.
you, everyone. Have a great day.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye.